Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a Minecraft challenge that's all about avoiding the ground. That's right, we're beating Minecraft without ever touching the dirt, stone, or any block that makes up the floor. This is going to be a wild ride, so buckle up. First things first, let's talk about the rules. The main one is simple: no stepping on the ground. This means we'll need to get creative with how we move around, build, and survive. We're allowed to use blocks, but they can't be touching the ground directly. We can use things like water, vines, or even ender pearls to stay in the air. Our journey begins with the initial spawn. The first thing we need to do is get off the ground. Lucky for us, there's usually a tree nearby. We'll chop it down and use the wood to build a small platform in the air. This will be our base of operations for a while. From here, we'll start gathering resources. Getting food without touching the ground is a challenge. We can't farm wheat on the ground, so we'll need to find animals. We'll craft a fishing rod and start fishing for food. This is a safe way to get food and resources, like leather, without touching the ground. Next, we need to get some better tools. We'll need to find a way to get to the Nether without touching the ground. We can use the portal as long as the ground isn't part of it. To make a Nether portal, we'll need obsidian. We can find obsidian near lava. Once we have a portal set up in the air, we'll head to the Nether. Navigating the Nether without touching the ground is tricky. We'll need to be extra careful about lava and any hostile mobs that may be nearby. We can use blocks to create pathways and keep ourselves safe from any threats. We'll have to get blaze rods in the Nether to craft the ender eyes. Once we have the ender eyes, we can find the stronghold. Now, let's talk about building. Since we can't build directly on the ground, we'll need to create floating structures. This means building platforms, bridges, and anything else we need to survive. We'll need to be very strategic about how we place our blocks and make sure our structures are stable. We will need to be very creative. Reaching the Ender Dragon is the ultimate goal. The end is a floating island, so we'll be in our element. Once in the end, we'll need to destroy the end crystals to weaken the Ender Dragon. We'll use our bows and arrows, or snowballs, to destroy the crystals. Once the crystals are down, it's time to fight the Ender Dragon. We'll need to be quick and precise with our attacks. It may take a couple of attempts, but we should be able to take down the Ender Dragon and beat Minecraft without ever touching the ground. This challenge will be tough, but with some clever thinking, we can do it.